And then are you in soil and then do you do organic or synthetic or synganic?
For soil, I've used the same brand of soil for many years now. A lot of people struggle, I find, because I get asked a lot, what soil do you use? What soil do you use? And with autos, they can be real finicky when they sprout sometimes. And, they don't like an abundance of nutrients, I should say, but they want some readily available. So I run Roots Organic 707 soil, and it seems to work great. For nutrients, I run the Athena blended line. And again, I tell people all the time, the only thing bad about Athena blended line or just Athena in general is I wish I started it sooner.
I've heard so many good things about that line and actually just got my hands on the starter pack.
Yeah, I ran General Hydroponics, the 3-part Flora series for a lot of years, and one of my most things I got to remind myself when growing is the motto I kind of stick to, and many people hear it all the time, is keep it stupid simple. I try not to overcomplicate it. When I was a new grower, I threw everything at it but the kitchen sink, and I had fun doing it. Plants didn't really enjoy it, so with the Athena, back to that, it just seemed like the plants responded so much better. I don't see lack of deficiencies or anything like that. Whereas with the General Hydroponic line, I had great results. I was getting everything I wanted, but it was more of a chase your tail type of grow where you'll see the deficiencies. And then you're sitting there trying to figure out, all right, hey, you know what? I got to add more of this or take less of this out. And whereas with the other one, it was just kind of, I do it a certain way. I always start my nutrients at a quarter strength, no matter what I'm running. I always start there and I'll work my way up. Most average nutrients, they say about a teaspoon per gallon. I start off at 5 mLs per gallon. So it just kind of gives me that baseline so I know they're going to get something what they need, but at the same time, I can progress it. And I love getting to the point where I'll get a little tip burn, on those leaves. So I know I'm pushing it to that maximum part that I want to.
I've heard a lot of people that say that they stick to the feeding schedule when running Athena, particularly. They don't go the half dose, quarter dose, whatever to begin. They just stick right to it and they get good results because the people that formulated that are said to have formulated for the medicinal plant.
Yeah.
So you can get away with going by their actual feeding schedule where you have to kind of cut. So are you saying that you don't do a reduced dosage at all?
I do. No, I do a reduced
okay,
dosage.
You still do.
Yes, I do a reduced dosage. I started at 25%. They're at, they're I want to say it's right around a teaspoon per gallon to start. And don't get me wrong, I've had strains where they can take it, but because I grow multiple strains in the same run, I kind of do a baseline. So I start at that quarter strength, and you can always tell that one doesn't have any burn tips, no nothing, and it's just sitting there saying, feed me, give me everything, and takes everything you throw at it, and then you'll have the other ones that are a little more temperamental, and it's like, okay, so to cater to the whole, I kind of do it, work my way up.
This clip is brought to you by VivoSun. Use discount code MrGrow15 to save on any of their gardening products. Go to the full episode by clicking the outro card here, or click the link in the description section below. Catch you in the next video.